Now, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay for more. Now, the first one being rest days. It's easy to get caught up in getting all these results and things moving fast in the beginning of your fitness journey. And you might want to work out every single day, and in my case, multiple times a day. Damn! But unfortunately, that's going to lead to injury and burnout. And I learned the hard way. Your rest days are just as important as your training days. And in the beginning, we often think that all these changes are happening while we're working out, not realizing that the changes actually happen when we're resting. You see, when you're working out, you're literally breaking down your body. You are tearing your muscle fibers, and you cannot go harder and you cannot progress further without those muscle fibers resting. In the beginning, when I started, I thought it was just about muscle, but there's just so much at play. Your hormones, your adrenal glands, your tendons, your ligaments, your joints. There's just so much to it. And especially if you're not putting the right fuel in your body, you're just gonna do damage. Think of it like this. You get in your car, you start your car, you drive to where you wanna go, you switch the car off. You do what you need to do, you switch the car back on, you drive to where you wanna go, you go home, you switch the car off, right? You go to sleep, you wake up the next day. If you're not resting, that's like getting home, leaving your car running, going in, going to sleep, eating, going about your day, and your car is still running. Getting back in your car, driving to where you need to go. Your car needs to switch off.
What?
If you don't, the oil is gonna burn out, your fuel is gonna burn out, and it's gonna damage the engine, right? So the same applies to your body. You need to rest, and I wish I knew that, and it would have, like I said, I learned the hard way, and I could have avoided tons of injury. Now, the second one is have fun. You see, in the beginning, as a beginner, you are literally creating the foundation of how you view fitness. So you need to make sure your foundation is a positive one. I see so many people starting their fitness journey and it's this big demon, it's this big chore. They end up quitting. They have this negative viewpoint on what fitness is. They assume they need to go hard every session. They assume they need to be, starving themselves. They assume that it's all these bad things that lead to a positive outcome, and they just lose sight of it being a lifestyle. And that's why you have to have fun with it. Again, there's going to be days you don't want to do it. There's going to be days where your workouts suck. There's going to be days you don't have fun. But overarchingly, you need to enjoy it. And if it's something you enjoy, don't you think you're going to continue to do it? There's many ways you can incorporate fun into your workouts. It could be prioritize one day every 2 weeks where you're working out with a friend. You're going at a lower intensity, lower pace, but you're chit-chatting, you're having fun, you're learning new things, you're asking each other questions, you're in good company. Number two, you could actually get yourself a workout partner that challenges you, because you might be the type of person that enjoys a challenge. The challenge being the fun. Because when you're stuck in the routine of doing the same things, it gets boring, which eliminates the fun aspect, especially when you're a beginner. Another way is you can incorporate sports or some type of activity that is involved in your fitness. I personally like to go rock climbing. It's fun for me and it gives me insane results. Martial arts, boxing, sports, walking. There's so many ways that you can incorporate fun activities into your whole fitness journey. Because at the end of the day, life is short. You gotta have fun. Why not make your workouts fun? Number three, consistency is king. Honestly, this one should probably be the most important one for me anyway. Consistency, I can't stress it enough, but consistency is king. And this could be an entire video on itself. In fact, I actually probably will make a video on why consistency is the best thing when it comes to fitness and how to stay consistent. So stay tuned for that. But what I'll do, I'll keep it short, I'll keep it concise for this video, and I'll show you this analogy. So we got a wine glass here, and we got some eye drops. I'm gonna put one drop in. One drop. That one drop represents 1 day of hard work, good working out, and good nutrition. Next drop. That represents another day of good nutrition and a good workout and optimum rest. Another drop. That represents another day. That represents another day and another day and another day. All right? Even if, let's switch it. One drop equals 1 week. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, that's 2 months. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at the wine glass. You see anything? Just a little bit at the bottom. People put in months of consistency and they assume that they are going to get a lifetime's worth of results. and they give up,
Are you serious?
you have to continue. Because, yeah, you're gonna have off days. You're gonna have a day that you miss, you skip a workout. You're not gonna get unfit with one skipped workout. But you will go backwards if you skip an entire month or an entire week, right? But you can always make them up with consistency. Let's switch it to months. Month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5. This is how you get results. Now, if you look at the wine glass after 6 months, you're like, wait a minute, I'm starting to see results. This feels good. I'm going to continue. Another month. Month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. You're enjoying it and you're filling up your cup to the point where it is a lifestyle. And you're at a space and place where you've seen so much results that there's no going back. And that is why consistency is king. Number 4 is comparison. Now, my opinion on comparison may come across controversial based on what other people may think. And again, this could probably be an entire video in itself. And you know what? I probably will make a video on comparison. So stay tuned for that.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
We got the consistency video and the comparison video coming up. Now, we live in an age now where people say comparison is the thief of all joy. To some degree, it's true. The problem is, I think comparing is amazing. I think it's great, and I think people should compare themselves with other people. And here's why. When you compare yourself with somebody that's doing better than you, somebody that's in front of you, and somebody that's above you in where you want to be, it gives you a roadmap of what is possible. It gives you a little bit of hope of, oh, if they can do it, I can too. You see, we live in an age now, again, where people say comparing is bad, but what they don't realize is that's competing. When you compete with somebody else's progress, you're setting yourself up to be negative and to be unhappy. But when you compare yourself with somebody who's been there and done it, it gives you hope and it gives you a roadmap of, oh, this person has done it. I'm not intimidated by what they've done. I'm actually inspired. This is why when you compare in a positive manner, it unlocks the potential of what is possible for you. When you compete, it means you're playing a game. And if you're the only player, you're also the only loser. When you compete, it is negative. When you compare, it gives you the possibility of showing you what's possible. It gives you the possibility of showing your own potential. Okay? So next time you hear somebody say, oh, I don't want to compare, don't compare your journey with other people, they're actually competing. All right? When you look at all the successful people in life, you don't think that they've compared their journey with other people. They have. They just had the balls to ask, how did you do this? What problems did you have? Ask questions. So when you see somebody that's in better shape than you, you know what, just to actually flip it back to the video and the purpose of this video, I thought comparing was bad. And so I was intimidated by other people's progress in the beginning of my journey. Now, when I see somebody that's doing something, better than me, or they've got results that I hope to get, I ask them questions. I'm not competing with them because I understand that progress isn't linear. Somebody else could get to their results quicker than you, but then plateau. You might take longer to get there, but then continue to get results. You also have to factor in that everybody's lifestyle to some degree is different. We all have different bodies, different cultures, different backgrounds, different activity levels, different jobs. Some sit more than others, so on and so forth. The list goes on and on and on. So progress isn't linear. And when you understand that, you don't compete with other people.
We don't do that.
Yeah, you may compare that. Okay, I am here and I wish to go there. That person is there. Let me ask questions, right? So comparison to some degree is good. And I wish I knew that prior. I wish I knew that I was actually competing with other people as opposed to comparing.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Because remember, comparison allows you and opens the door to see what is possible for you. It gives you the roadmap of your own potential. All right? So like I said, that could be a little bit of a controversial opinion, but at the end of the day, that's my opinion. And when you compare backwards, it's negative. When you compare forward and upwards, it's amazing. It's positive. But it is what it is, and I learned the hard way, but I learned nonetheless. So these are the 4 things that I wish I knew prior to my fitness journey or in the beginning of my fitness journey. If any of these resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if there's anything you guys wished you knew in the beginning of your fitness journey, let me know in the comments too. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to follow for more.